So, two Nigerians has been killed so far in South Africa as a xenophobic attack arises. This is becoming worrisome when you watch videos and clips coming out from South Africa, how South Africans are attacking Africans in South Africa. The funny part is that these people are attacking Africans. The other white or other national Asians in South Africa, they are not attacking them. They only focus on Africans. I saw one of the attack on a Tanzanian guy, and the other one was a Zimbabwean guy. The other one was a Ghanaian. What is wrong with South Africans? The xenophobic attack in South Africa, needs an urgent attention, especially from African Union and also the South African government, because so far the South African government have not said anything or reacted to the attack, xenophobic attack ongoing in South Africa. For their silence, and especially the South African silence, as regards to the xenophobic attack on Africans in South Africa, it says a lot that the South African government an accomplice to the attack on their brothers and sisters in their country. Because South Africans cannot tell me that they don't travel to other countries. They can't, because I have worked with a South African. They travel. Just imagine if the South Africans in other African country, if they are being treated the way these animals are treating Africans in their country. I think if you want to do whatever you want to do, you focus on illegal. If there's even a way, if they don't want people or Africans to be coming to to South Africa, there's a lot of legal way to stop this through immigration. The South African government can equally ban Africans from entering their country, and it's end there. That attacking both people who has legal status or not. The Africans need to, or African Union, they need to do something before it becomes worst. Because these animals, they channel their energy on blacks, on Africans in their country. This is South Africa that that the white has taken almost 70% of the land. Yet they still have mouths instead of them. And you don't know the most painful part is the same South Africa that Africans helped to get their freedom. If African Union or Africans had known that a day like this, that South Africans would turn against Africans, they wouldn't have had these idiots to get their independence. They would have allowed white to take over South Africa, and they will become a foreigners or even a visitor in their own in their homeland. It's sad. It's really sad when you see a lot of clips, videos. The one that even hurt me most is that they were attacking a Tanzanian guy and the police were there. The police can't even take action. The police can't react. What is happening? What is the job of police? To protect lives and property, regardless of your culture, your religion, your nationality, in as much as you are a human being. But no, these police were handicapped, or should I say they were helpless, and they let these people, these idiots, these lazy motherfuckers, to attack this guy without doing anything. What are their reasons? If you listen to their reasons, some of the reasons are irrelevant. Foreigners are coming to marry their wives, that their women, they are taking over their women. You people are lazy, especially these South African men. You people are lazy.
This is really, 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 really sad, today's episode. And it's sad not because I am Nigerian. It's sad because I am a human being first. 2 Nigerians were found unalived in South Africa as a result of xenophobic attack. Guys, welcome to my channel. Today's episode will talk about how 2 Nigerians in South Africa got caught up by this hatred between countries. Now they have gone to meet their creator. How painful. And they have children. Some of them have children and family. And these ones are the ones we have heard in the news. The ones that has happened, we don't. The other ones we don't even know. I have some clips that is going everywhere on social media for you guys to watch. Listen to what Nigerians are saying about this event that took place in South Africa. And when we finish watching these videos, We'll come back and talk about it. In one of the video, one of the clips, the disease names were mentioned. So please, this video is important for you to share this video until it gets to the family members of this disease. Let's watch the video and come back and talk about it.
Two Nigerian citizens were murdered in South Africa just over a week ago. Their names are Mr. Austin Amarachuku from Imo State, Mr. Owolabi Ayetunde from Lagos State. These Nigerian citizens were murdered in KwaZulu Natal in South Africa, which is considered one of the most dangerous cities in the world. KwaZulu Natal is ranked among the top 5 most dangerous cities in the world. In South Africa, South Africa has 5 out of the 10 most dangerous cities in the world. The reason I'm making this video, if you are a Nigerian and you have a brother in South Africa, from Imo and Lagos State, Mr. Austin Amarachuku, who is from Imo State, and Awolobi Ayotunde, who is from Lagos State, you need to check on your brother living in South Africa. They have been murdered by South African citizens at KwaZulu Natal. This guy on the screen, he's Mr. Austin Amarachuku, who is from Imo State. I do not have a picture of Mr. Owolabi Ayetunde. I would have displayed it on this video. See, South Africa is a dangerous country. See, I do not understand why people want to go to South Africa. Why would Nigerians want to go to South Africa? South Africa is a very dangerous country just because he doesn't get the news coverage. 10 at the 10 most dangerous cities in the world, South Africa has 5 out of the 10 most dangerous cities in the world. There are over 30,000 murders taking place in South Africa on a yearly basis. This is a country in a war. This is a crime-infested country, and people are murdered for no reason. You know, South Africa is a country. We're one of the last country on earth I would visit, because this country is infested with crime. Its citizens are lazy. They don't want to work. You know, they are jobless. There is lack of economic empowerment. This is why they have resulted in crime. Criminality has taken over the country called South Africa. These 2 young Nigerian men were murdered for no reason, just because they're foreigners, just because they were doing well. They were attacked for no reason, which eventually led to their death. The Nigerian Association in South Africa is liaising with the Nigerian Consulate, Nigerian High Commission, to ensure justice is brought to Mr. Kingsley Amarachuku and Mr. Owolabi Ayetunde, who were murdered in South Africa. So, if you are a Nigerian who have a family member in South Africa and these names looks familiar to you, you need to check on your brother living in South Africa, because they have been murdered by these senseless people who sees crime as a way of life. May their soul rest in peace. Thank you.
What the situation in South Africa have pushed me to come back online and say something about it, because at this point things are getting out of hand. What South Africans are doing to other foreigners is absolutely unacceptable. I can understand the frustration of foreigner coming to their country and using their resource. I can understand that. I think every other country have the same problem. Now, how they're handling the situation is quite disappointing. Given the history of South Africa, they believe that other foreigners, other African countries, other African members of the land are the one coming in and taking their resources. But if you look statistically, people who own land, 80% of the land, or 78%, I don't know exact number, but I think it's about 80% of the land is owned by. So why are South Africans going after foreigners? Is the foreigner the real enemy, or I'm so confused here? And why is the government intervening with this situation? Why are they allowing civilians to treat other civilians and police other civilians as if they have the authority to do so, just because they're South African? Where is the government to handle the situation? I mean, I've seen countless videos of pregnant women in the hospital being kicked out, shops being vandalized, and what is this going to solve for South African? How is that going to solve the problem? This is xenophobia. It's simply xenophobia. And it shows how much hate a lot of South Africans have internalized. I love South Africans and I support South Africans, but this is disappointing and it's embarrassing.
South Africa, why? South Africa, why? When have you become savages? It was reported yesterday in Nigerian embassy in South Africa that 2 Nigerians were unalive yesterday, Emmanuel and Ekpeyon. South Africa have become savages, hunting undocumented people to unalive them. FIFA does sanction South Africa. African country place a sanction on South Africa. This is unacceptable. Nigerian government need to react as fast as possible. And my fellow Nigerians, if you're in South Africa, please just leave that place and come back home. Your life is more important. At this point, they're not trying to chase away undocumented people. They are hunting you down to unalive you. Other African countries don't behave like this. South Africa have become savages.
My Nigerians, the Yorubas in Nigeria, they will say, "Oh my sheo, it is a pity that you have to lose your life in another man's country as a result of hatred, as a result of maybe another man's sin." Who knows if these 2 people now that was all alive were good people, were living decently in South Africa, were legal immigrants that were working and paying their taxes and not committing offense in the country. Nobody knows now. They are just victims that was caught upon the xenophobic attack in South Africa because South Africans are saying they want foreigners. And as the foreigners, most specifically Nigerians and Ghanaians and other nations, out of their country. And they also made it clear that they are looking at sending out illegal immigrants out of their country. So Nigerians, if you are still in South Africa, they have told you they don't want you in their country. Please leave now while you still have your life. Leave their country alone for them. They have told you that they don't want you in their country. Why can't you even respect them and just leave their country? I'm sure they have a reason why they are chasing you Nigerians out of their country. They've labeled a lot of allegations about you, the bad Nigerians, which I believe to be true. So and now they are saying you should leave their country. It's not their fault. If you were living in peace and harmony, maybe they wouldn't have asked you to leave their country. So if you are still in Nigeria, in South Africa, please pack your bags and go back home. Go back home. It is better for you to be a king at home than for them to be chasing you in another man's country. We don't really know the story completely of what happened to those 2 gentlemen that were unalived. But I pray that the truth comes out and the people, individual responsible for these wicked acts, that the law and God catches up with them. Thank you for watching today's episode. I will see you on my next episode. Bye for now.